Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of the Aston Villa Career Mode. This is episode number 21. We do start with a game against Oldham in the Capital One Cup, looking to try and potentially win this competition. It's definitely a competition we could win with the team that we've got. Our main objective this season really is to get into the top 4. I'm not too sure if we'll be doing another season. It kind of depends what happens this season and what you guys want to see as well. Let me know if you do want to see another season with Villa or whether you'd rather we move somewhere else and do something different. I'm not too sure really. It's up to you guys what you want to see. But playing against Oldham, we've made 11 changes to the starting 11. As you can imagine, we didn't really need to play our absolute strongest team against Oldham. They are, I believe, either in League 1 or League 2, one of the two. I honestly don't know. I don't follow the Football League at all, to be honest, and I don't really have anything to give on that. But we start off with Bertrand Traore coming through here, starting his first game of the season. He kind of got a bit shone out of the team a little bit since we brung in new players to the starting 11 and such. He's kind of just been pushed out with Itub coming in. Obviously last season Traore played out on the right, but as I said, I'd rather use him as a striker. I do feel he's better in that position. But Perneria here, our youth star, comes through and so close to getting himself a goal. I thought I'd give him a chance. He is still, I think, a 66 rated, so he's not really that high rated, but definitely can do the job for us against a team like Oldham anyway. We come close there with a header by Andre Green as well, but Oldham do get on themselves on one of their first attacks of the game here with Kelly, who whips in a really dangerous cross, and thankfully Santana, who again is probably the biggest disappointment of our summer transfers. We brought him in as a pre-contract and he turned out to be a 73 overall. I think when we first looked at him he was like a 78, and they come so close there with their man and almost get themselves 1-0 in front. But Perneria crosses it in over to Andre Green, the young left winger, and he does put it into the back of the net with a lovely header to make it Aston Villa 1, Oldham 0, and to hopefully have secured the game. A little bit disappointed really that we couldn't do more in this game. We do have some decent youth players at Aston Villa, and I was really hoping we could probably win this game 2 or 3-0, but it didn't seem to be happening. And Bertrand Traore was coming through here on a lovely little run, and unfortunately the ball does get taken off of him, and then the two Oldham players actually fall over each other, which is quite comical as well. But we do end up picking up the victory and progressing through to the next round of the Capital One Cup. And I'm sorry if I sound a little bit drained out. It is super hot in here right now. It's nearly December. I think it's December on Tuesday, and I'm literally sweating my bollocks. I was trying to record a video, which is very strange in the UK anyway. If I was living in America, you could probably understand it. But we do sign Kishner. He actually accepted his contract straight away, coming in as an important first team player at PSV. Obviously, he was only a squad rotation player, or at least that's what he said on his contract. So I was quite pleased to get him into the team, and he will be making his debut today, again at home at Villa Park against Leicester, who are in real life are doing very well. As you know, James Vardy did break the record yesterday for the most goals in consecutive games, in the BPL, and he has actually got a record breaker card. And obviously, the amazing saying from Jamie Vardy, which is chat shit, get banged. But yeah, so it was going to be difficult today. Unfortunately, Vardy wasn't playing, so we can't have a Vardy party today, which is good for us because we could really do without Jamie Vardy on the pitch scoring goals against us. But nevertheless, we do start off this game fairly okay, getting a few early chances. I'm still finding the difficulty to be so annoying. I mean, considering we are only playing on professional, it is a bit of a surprise that we are still struggling. I haven't really played too much FIFA recently, but even so, it's still pretty poor in my opinion. And we've already lost, I believe, 3 games in the league, so we really needed at least a draw in this game. I mean, ideally I wanted the win, and that was what we were absolutely going for 100%. But you can see it was coming into the last kind of few minutes of the game, and we just were not doing enough to get a goal. Batshuayi comes so close there. I don't know how he didn't score that. That was very poor. And we do actually get a draw, which means so far we've played 4 games and have yet to score a goal, and obviously have yet to win because we haven't scored a goal, which is super annoying. And I'm really disappointed with the start to the season we've had. I know we played on world class for a few games, and I definitely learnt my lesson with that until EA decide to fix the AI, we just cannot play on world class. It is just so boring and it's so difficult as well. But we do a bit of player training there. I do change it around and give Perneria a chance. And again, we reject an offer for Baker. I did have him on the list, which is why I was wondering why we had so many offers for him coming in. It turned out I actually put him on the transfer list, and now I don't want to sell him because we don't really have that many good backup centre-backs at the club right now anyway. But anyway, we do travel to the Stadium of Light to face Sunderland, which was going to be a fairly interesting game. You know, really looking to get a victory here. It was kind of important. You can see we are down in 18th, which is very, very bad. And to have yet to have scored a goal in 4 games for a team that should be challenging for the Champions League is really, really disappointing. So I'm really hoping today we could put behind us the last 4 games and just focus on getting all 3 points here at the Stadium of Light, because anything else is just not acceptable. You can see they do actually have Mustachio in their team at centre-back, which is a very good signing for Sunderland. He could prove to be very, very annoying to play against. We did try to sign him last year in the Fiorentina series, and I'm kind of glad we didn't, because we did have some really good centre-backs in that series. But still, you know, he is going to be a threat to us anyway. And we start off fantastic with Jordan Ayew. Lovely turn inside, puts it past Pantilimon, and Jordan Ayew is the only person so far for Aston Villa this season to score a goal, which is pretty bad, apart from in like cup competitions and stuff. But yeah, it wasn't the best start. But Aita, by the way, what a fantastic player he has been since coming in. Absolutely love abusing his pace. He's got like 97 acceleration and like 96 sprint speed, so he is absolutely electric. And you can see he just flies around the defenders, and unfortunately couldn't do too much. Also, what I like about Aita as well is he's so short, so he just flies around players like there's no tomorrow. But El Shaarawy comes here with a lovely Berber spin inside, goes to take the shot, and unfortunately doesn't, because it got blocked. But anyway, Adam Johnson, the paedophile, goes to take the free kick, and it comes back out to Giaccherini, and unfortunately for them, they didn't manage to get a goal. But El Shaarawy again doing the techers down the left hand side. Real shame he doesn't have 5-star anymore. And it's also a bit of a shame he is injury prone, as is Ricardo Kishner, who we've just brought in, and I believe as is Clement Grenier, who's just picked himself up a lovely goal. And we do find ourselves 2-0 in front against Sunderland, which was really, really good. Really happy with this. You know, I feel, even though we are playing unprofessional, this is a realistic result. The team we have here is very good, and I do feel we should be able to win games fairly comfortably with the squad that we do have. So I wasn't really too surprised by this, but El Shaarawy whips it in. Charlie Austin gets on the header, and a fantastic goal from Austin. I was a bit spectacle. That isn't even the word, is it? I don't even know what the word is I'm trying to look for. I was a bit skeptical, bringing Charlie Austin into this team, because I watched Docklander's Watford career mode. If you watch Docs, you'll know that Charlie Austin for him was atrocious. So I was quite surprised he did that, and it's kind of put my mind at ease a little bit with Charlie Austin. Hopefully he'll be a good player for us. And unfortunately Jordan Amavi passes it. It gets intercepted as the ball reaches, I believe, I don't quite know who that was. I think it was Mika Richards, and unfortunately they do score a goal with Slimani from Sunderland, and that makes it 3-1. But luckily we were still in the lead. Loftus-Cheek goes for the cheeky shot, and to be fair, it looked quite a long way away, but you'll see in the replay of this shot that Loftus-Cheek didn't do too badly for the youngster. You know, hit it pretty nicely. Unfortunately, just a little too high, and they do actually find themselves another goal there with the same goal scorer in Slimani. Never heard of the bloke, but he did put it 3-2. Unfortunately for them, they couldn't get themselves back in it, and Slimani couldn't get himself a hat-trick. But we do walk away with our first 3 points of the season, and we got our first 3 goals as well, which is really, really good. And hopefully from this point onwards, we can continue to improve. We do have Everton, I believe, coming up next in the next episode. So that could be potentially a pretty difficult game. I'm not too sure how well that is going to go. We will have to wait and see as the episodes pass, and hopefully that episode will be up tomorrow, which should be Tuesday, or if you're seeing this on Tuesday because I didn't double upload it, then it'll be on Wednesday. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos and this series. You know, this series is here to stay. I mentioned it in the vlog the other day. You can see our Europa League group, by the way, is Nacional, Malmo and Monaco, which is great. Monaco is going to be really difficult to beat. I think we should easily better get out of that group. The only problem might be playing Monaco, but I do feel confident we could do something at least. And you can see the BPL table when it finally decides to load. The loading screens in this game, guys, are ridiculous. But we are now up into 15th, so hopefully in the next episode we can mount our challenge to the top of the table and get ourselves back into more of a respectable position. But anyway, that is going to be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are absolutely awesome, and if you can support me through all of this shit we're having with the computer, you know, not working properly and videos being missed, I'd be ever so grateful, because it's not that I don't want to make the content, guys. Sometimes it is just physically impossible when hardware and software and all that kind of stuff doesn't want to work. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. If we can leave 5 likes at least, that would be absolutely fantastic. If you haven't already, please do go and subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 500, and it would be amazing if we could get there before Christmas. And I'll speak to you guys in episode number 22 of the Aston Villa Career Mode very soon.